There's many secret storylines hidden in Fortnite Season 4, from a secret villain which isn't Doom being confirmed, with the 0 Point making its return, and also us discovering Hope's mother, and it is not who you'd think. Today we're uncovering everything you need to know about the story in Season 4, and that starts with the event where Doom betrayed Megalodon after promising success with his plan. Pandora's box was uncovered below the rig, and it was revealed that it had been producing nitro inside of the wasteland ever since Chapter 5 Season 2's event. Doom, revealing himself as the Wanderer, managed to steal the box and seized all of its powers, draining the box's orb of its godly glow. A lot of us wondered what happened to Megalodon after that, and if you talk to Rust, he reveals that Doom got rid of Megalo, implying he defeated him for once and for all. After recruiting his allies from the Fortnite universe as well as Marvel's, Doom conjured up Castle Doom from the Marvel universe, but it's what lies inside the castle that reveals what Doom may be after. Inside the castle, you might spot a mosaic of a female figure. That is none other than Cynthia Von Doom, Doom's mother, one of the very few people he respects. Around the island, there's several different memorials of her. Even the capital city of Latveria, Doom's country, was named that in honor of his mother. Keep this in mind because Cynthia's return is the key to our secret villain, which we're gonna go over soon. In his dialogues, Doom speaks to his mother, telling her that the island is full of imperfection and failure, but it won't be this way for long.
This place reeks of failure, of fault, of imperfection.
His attempt at opening Pandora's box left him powerful, but with a vacant hunger for more.
I feel nothing but vacant hunger. It must be the box.
The box almost ate him alive, and even he knows that attempting to open it again would destroy him. So he has a new plan, and it requires building a brand new armor, one that'll be able to control the box's wrath and chaotic power.
Using the box again without my armor appropriately upgraded would be unwise.
Once that's done, he'll be ready to impose his anger and change the island, making it in his perfect image.
When all is reborn in my perfect image, I will never fail again.
This isn't all, as the plot's connected to a giant forge that you can see located by Castle Doom. You might have spotted a giant chimney spewing out many fumes. You can even see the pipes going underground to the island, and this has sparked a lot of discussion within the community. Inside the forge you can see an anvil, and it's where Doom will be building his new armor. The armor is said to use pieces from Pandora's box in future updates, and we may even have an early look at it. Inside Doom's castle, there's paintings of him wearing a different armor to the one that he's using now, and it does seem to match the godly colors of Pandora's box, giving us a hint at what Doom may look like very soon. And around the forge, you'll notice something is very strange. That's hinting at the entire plot of Season 4 and the fact Doom isn't our real villain. He wants a perfect world, and around the forge, there's different runes filled with lava and what appears to be this summoning circle. What gives everything away though is the fact that one of the fireplaces located in the underworld has been stolen, and now can be found at the center of this summoning circle. Combine this with the lava found all around the forge, and you have your answer. Marvel fans might already know what I'm talking about, and it's the fact that Doom is trying to summon Marvel's very own Hell World. It's confirmed the secret villain of Season 4 is going to be the character Mephisto, the king of the underworld in the Marvel universe. Within the files, there's references to the forge with the codenames Mephisto_Hades, which are a direct nod to the fact that the underworld's already here, but this time Doom will bring Marvels as well. This is going to lead into this year's Fortnitemares event, and the story is already known as it's happened inside Marvel's comics. Inside these, Cynthia Von Doom's soul has been retaken into the underworld and kept by its ruler Mephisto. Every year, Dr. Doom tries to reclaim his mother's soul by forcing his way into hell to fight Mephisto himself, and if he defeats him, he can free his mother's soul. Each year, he loses against Mephisto because he's far too powerful. But the way the theory goes is that by managing to control something as powerful as Pandora's box, and with his armor upgrades, he'll finally have what it takes to best Mephisto in combat. It's likely once his armor is complete, he'll summon the ruler of Marvel's underworld onto the island just in time for Halloween, and we'll all have to play a part in defeating him. In this massive plot for the fate of reality, Hope is the prophecy's chosen one, the one who will manage to defeat Doom and everything that comes her way. However, she feels like she isn't ready for the burden of all reality relying on her because it's too great of a pain to handle. Jones has been there, so he's doing everything he can to help, in this case tracking down Doom. Victor himself is currently hiding on the island while he's trying to build his new armor, and he's left Doombots in his own place to control his army. Jones with the Oracle continue to track him down, but with little luck so far. The reality ending war has reminded Jones of some of his own past heroics on the island, and he even mentions some old characters that we haven't haven't heard of in forever. In dialogue, he explains that in the past, he didn't know why he was chosen to assist in the wars while multiple heroes were flying around in high-tech suits. This of course refers to the Foundation and the rest of the 7 in Chapter 3 Season 2. There's also another reference to a character we last heard of in Fortnite OG. When talking about the Oracle, Jones says that at least this ally isn't going to betray him and try to shoot him, which is a nod to Sloane betraying him and attempting to shoot him with her tank in collision. The Oracle, however, is given another prophecy to Hope. She tells her that she can foresee a feline ally, a cunning plan, and a victory hidden in defeat.
I have seen something new. A feline ally, a cunning plan, a victory hidden in defeat.
This reveals Meowscooth, who is currently siding with Dr. Doom, will betray him and help us defeat him. It's also clear that when facing Doom, Hope will lose the battle, but victory will be hidden in defeat, meaning that she'll likely lose the battle but win the war. This aligns with the past prophecy of Hope being lost but found again, so this was a massive teaser for the end of Chapter 5 all along. The reason Hope is going to lose this battle is because this version of Doom is the most powerful that we've ever seen. He defeated so many of the heroes and villains from his universe, including Thor, Iron Man, Thanos, Ultron, Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four entirely, and there's even hints to him taking down Galactus. So he by far is the most dangerous and powerful variant of Doom in all reality. This makes sense once you realize that the entire story of this season is connected to the one of Zero War. Within those comics, Doom raided the Ice King's castle on the Ice Moon, collecting many of his powerful weapons and artifacts from across reality. While he was supposed to use those to help the Imagined Order against the 7, he betrayed them, going back to the Marvel reality with all of his newly stolen weapons for his own use. This is how he managed to defeat all those characters, but he also teased his purpose on the island now. He told the Isle that only someone as capable as him would be strong enough to accomplish their goal of the perfect society, and we're already seeing it play out right now. Even Shuri and Jones have backstory this season, because during Zero War's comics, they came a bit closer. This season, you can spot them working together in one of the loading screens, and it looks like they're upgrading the rift beacons that Magneto placed down in Season 3. If you talk now to Gwenpool, who's held prisoner in the raft, she reveals Shuri has been asking for some electronic chips, and she needs them for rift tech. So she may be working towards bringing even more heroes on the island to face Doom. Doom himself, though, is leveling up his game because he's looking for different artifacts underground, and alongside them, the most powerful object in the entire Omniverse. In order to enhance his armor, Doom has created many different dig sites around the map looking for other ancient artifacts from the Olympians. You can find his henchmen patrolling the underworld, Mount Olympus, and a couple of other spots, but those are not the only things that he's looking for under the island. Because after an entire chapter without it, the Zero Point is finally making its return. If you go to the Doomsat POI, you can find a board with what appears to be the island's central lake with the 0 point drawn on its center. And if you align the shape of the lake on the board with the one we have on the map, they match almost perfectly. This means that just like the Imagined Order used the 0 point in order to create their perfect society, Doom will attempt to find and use it as well to perfect the island and reality. Scattered across the infinite corners of reality, though, are the gods of Olympus who fled the island permanently, as revealed to us by Artemis, who was the only one of them that decided to stay. She also revealed that every family that was part of the society had direct ties to the gods, making them all descendants and explaining how they got their medallions in Season 1, because they had the power of gods within. Not all of the gods had the same fate though, as dialogues reveal what happened to Zeus after the event in Season 2. After losing his immortality, Zeus was badly injured, so the Triage trooper found him and patched him up. While his current whereabouts are entirely unknown, Zeus's hate towards the mortals will surely be no more after his life was literally saved by one. The person who had the most ties with the Pantheon though was Valeria, who mysteriously vanished after unleashing Pandora's box, and the theory is now that she could be working with Dr. Doom. At his base, you can find one of her telescopes on top of Castle Doom, and even her book about Pandora's box is in there, which could be hinting at her return alongside Doom later in the season. Only time will tell, so like, subscribe, and use code AID.